Okay, so we've looked at tables and we have shown you that a two-finger right click on a trackpad or the right clicking of a mouse or on an iPad, if you hold it down, your finger down, then you get a whole new menu. So remember that two-finger right click, you can see all sorts of things here. Insert row above, distribute columns, table properties, delete the whole thing. That's really handy. So don't forget the magic sort of two-finger on a trackpad or your right mouse click. So that's a table. The other thing I wanted to talk about in the insert, I'm going to do a separate one for drawing. I'm not going to do charts right now. Horizontal lines, easy. Headers and footers look really nice if you want to make like a business letter, things like that. And works very much like if you click header, it leaves space in at the top, obviously, sorry, and you can have something in there like the International Committee on Dog Toys. And then you can have a different front page. Here are all your options. Whether you want page numbers up there, you can do that. And then if I go down and I, again, through my insert a break as a page break, then my next page will have also my header up there. You can make your header nice. You can insert photos, things like that. And your footers are also in there where you can now, if I want to write into my footer, insert. When I do footers, come down and do footers. It's the same sort of thing. Page numbers. I don't really find page numbers I've ever used them unless I was academic writing, which is like blue moon. This break, there's a section break. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but the page break is important. And as you could see, I did that. Headers, footers, and actually bookmark I've never used. I know people talk about putting in a bookmark if it's a long document, but table of contents I use a lot. And I'm going to show you a different doc for that. So when I was writing curriculum, for instance, here's a grade 3 one I opened up. And you can see here, it is, if I come over to my right-hand side and I scroll down, it's 58 pages of lessons plans. And so what I wanted to do was make it easier for the teachers to find where they were at. So I created what's called the table of what's in here is a table of contents. So if it was week 4 and they were coming to the lab, they could click on lab 4.1, click on that, and it takes them down to page 32 of that document. How do we do that? That is in insert a table of contents. So if I go to the very top under my header, but leave some space here, I can insert, I'm going to run out of time, with blue links. That will link it to a header. So I insert a table of contents, and here's my table of contents. Let's say I want it to start here with Brian. I have to make this text a header. So up here, rather than normal, I'm going to make it a heading. I can make heading 1, heading 2, whatever I like here. This is up, remember, in your typing toolbar. So if I make it heading 1 and it's Dear Brian, and then I come down here to the next page, and this one's going to be Dear Pumpkin, and I say that the heading 2, I can highlight it, come to my text. Now that's a heading. These are headings. Come back to my table of contents, click in that box here, press refresh, and now my headings are there. So if I have a multi-page document and I put a heading on it, it will take me to that. And every time I press refresh in here, it will update it. Any heading I want. Whew, that's headings.